All right, round 2. Do XL again, and standard. 60 yards. Keep on pulling to the right there, but height-wise we're good. So you can see they're stacking in with each other. Sorry. There you go. They're stacking in with each other. I'm just not doing it justice at this distance right now, but I'll do one more group and we'll show you. Okay. Do one more here. Same thing. XL first. 60 yards. Then standard 60. Not looking yet. Doing the standard now. Sounded like they touched. Yeah. So you can see standard and XL side by side there. I can't get any closer than that, I guess, but so far, take it. So, was using the mag view bino adapter right now. Actually, really like that. I used it up in Mendocino. Filmed some deer, filmed a bear and cub. Hindsight being 2020, I probably could have filmed the bear I ended up shooting, but I was a little too preoccupied with that. So let me clean this up real quick. A little bit better. So, all right, here. Not through. All right. So I was aiming here at 60. Bow touched off a little low. XL. standard. Yeah, so you can see size comparison next to each other. Pretty drastic. With the XLs, obviously being that they are a larger cutting diameter, they're going to be a little bit more temperamental with your setup. Annihilators have far more cuttings or far more surface area than other broadheads on the market. Just because of the scoop and the way it's designed, there is more surface area, so it's going to be a little bit more finicky with a tune. It's going to show any sort of imperfections that you may have. You're going to want to make sure your bow's tuned, make sure you are shooting the correct spined arrow. See that a lot. We're getting a lot of questions in regards to actually the tune. Make sure your bow is paper tune, walk back tune, or something similar. I like to bear shaft tune, so that's what I do. Some people live and die by walk back tuning, paper tuning, whatever it may be. So whatever it is that you do to get your bow dialed, do that. Then what you're going to want to do is go through each one of your arrows and knock tune them. I'll show you here what I do, but I knock tune every single one of my arrows, and what it does is it allows me to have the most forgiving setup that I possibly can have. You can see here, each one of those silver markers is where I have it, so it's set up to be on the top. And then to double that, you can see the little ridge on the left side of the nock. I always have that facing out towards me, and that way I know that that arrow is going to perform the best of its ability. And it's a little bit time consuming, but it allows me to shoot at distances super comfortably with a fixed blade broadhead. With those XLs, after you have your bow all dialed, say you do got the correct cut arrow, spine, like everything that you want for your bow, you want to make sure that you either have a 3 fletch decently large vein, max stealth, tack driver 2.75, or something similar. The Q2Is, I'm trying to think, there's quite a few other ones. The Silent Nights, there's a few. Something similar to that, so like a 3-inch vein, 1/2 inch tall, something like that. You don't need crazy helical or anything, but those are going to help with those larger veins. Now, as you may have noticed, I am shooting a 4 fletch Pro Hunter. Give me the same surface area as those larger veins, but it's going to be a lot less forgiving than those larger veins. So I need to make sure that my bow is always tuned. I'm always shooting it. I'm always checking for cam timing. I'm always checking everything. I'll bear shaft shoot my bow at least once a week, sometimes even more than that. Sometimes I'll just throw it in the mix as I'm shooting and see how it does. So it helps me be as confident as I can be with my equipment, and it also makes me more confident. I guess that's it. It just makes me more confident, but it also allows me to shoot to the optimal ability of the equipment that I'm shooting. So that's my bow right now. It's got the dialed Arxos sight. Really liking that sight. There's a few things that I've had talked to them about, and they're alleviating those, but all in all, 100% grade A sight. The simplicity is awesome, and I've already killed 2 animals with them, and I just feel super comfortable with it. Doing the Ramrod Wraith stabilizers. Got the ramrod edge single back bar mount, doing 487 grain right here, 487 grain Black Eagle Rampages. Shooting a 250 spine, and again 4-fletch Pro Hunters. This is the one I killed the deer with, and also the one I killed the bear with. And there you can see how I set it up for knock tuning. I'm running the iron wheel component. This is a 25 grain collar, 25 grain hit insert. This one specifically is, sorry, I need to move my hand here, is the XL. Put this next to, trying to do this with one hand isn't very easy, but XL standard. This standard is basically my target, just beat to hell. I use it to heat up, pull inserts out, whole bunch of stuff. So it's my just target setup, but so far so good. Just wanted to hop on here, show how these two shoot side by side. There's really no difference. I shot them as best I could, and you can see that at the end I was literally touching the arrows together and didn't do anything to it. So yeah, if you got any questions with tuning or anything like that, hit me up on here, YouTube, or you can hit me up on Instagram. You could also go on Annihilator website and do the ask or whatever live chat, and I'll be able to answer there as well. So hope you guys are having a good one. Hope this helps a little bit, and yeah, be keeping you guys updated.